I'm cooking the korma. I've done all my shopping. I've got my chicken, my garlic, my tomato, my yogurt, my salt, my ground almonds, my lemon juice, and the onions are in here cooking. You want scissors? There you are, sachet 2 in. I'm going to add the chicken. There it goes. I'm going to stir it. Okay, I've added the salt. I've turned the heat down a bit, I'm stirring it, and I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes uncovered. Right, I'm now going to add sachet 3 and all the other ingredients that are left. The ground almonds. In they go. Oh, and the tomatoes next. Give it a little stir. And then the lemon juice. Very slowly. Yeah, that's all the ingredients in there. I'm just going to let this cook for a bit now. Okay, I'm now going to bring this to the boil and then turn it right down and let it simmer for 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, this is the final product. I've added a little bit more salt and lemon to taste, and it is beautiful. Now ready to eat.
Right, I'm cooking Bombay potatoes with the Bhaji Man products. I've already parboiled the potatoes with half of sachet 1, and I'm about to, I've heated some oil in this pan, and I'm about to add sachet 2. Now I need to cook this until the chilies turn brown. Right, I think the chilies are just turning now. So now's the time to put in the onions, which I've previously chopped. Having added sachets 2 and 3 and the remnants of sachet 1, I'm now cooking this until the onions caramelise and turn a nice golden brown. So I've caramelised the onions, and I'm just about now to pour in the previously parboiled potatoes. Mix those up with what's already there. Then I'm just going to add a splash of water, literally just a splash. Cover and bring to the boil, and we'll leave that for about 10 minutes until it's ready to eat. So these have been boiled for about 10 minutes now. I'm just going to try them for flavour. Yep. I think we could do with a little bit of salt. And some lemon juice. Just let that heat through, and I think it should be ready to eat.
I'm today cooking chicken Jalfrezi. I've been shopping and prepared all my ingredients. They are the chicken thighs chopped up, bite-sized pieces, the red peppers and green pepper, one of each, ginger, garlic, onion and chilies, green chilies. And I've also got my 3 sachets ready. The first sachet I put in with 4 tablespoonfuls of vegetable oil, and it's just sizzling gently. I've left that for about 2 minutes, so I'm going to start adding the rest of some next section. Have to read the instructions carefully, otherwise I'll get in a muddle. Now I've got to add the chopped onion and fry till it's golden brown. So chopped onion's going in next. Here we go. Mind the peppers. Right. I think one of the peppers is just a piece of peppers just escaped. Never mind. Go in early. I'm sure it won't matter too much. Right. Getting this stirred up. So we've got in there the first sachet and the onion. And I just have to make sure it gets golden brown, caramelising it slightly. Now caramelised, I've cooked them for about 2 to 3 minutes. They're turning a little bit brown. So now I'm putting the garlic in and putting that for another 2 minutes. So the garlic's going in and smelling even nicer. It's now been 2 minutes since the garlic went in and I've been stir frying. So it's now time for the chicken pieces to go in. All of them, 700 grams worth. And putting the flavouring in, we're putting the number 2 sachet in to give it the flavour, add the flavour to the chicken. And stir that in, mix it round and stir it in. Okay, and keep on stir frying so that everything gets cooked nicely and gets covered with the sachet too. This chicken, I now need to add some salt to bring the flavour out. It says 2 teaspoonfuls rather. So I should have put it in and put it gently over all over the pan and let it dissolve into the chicken. And it should bring out the flavour beautifully. The chicken is now brown. I've stirred it for 5 minutes with the salt and the garlic and onions already here. And I'm now going to add 250 grams of tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, which will just give it a little bit of moisture. And then I'm going to cover and simmer for 10 minutes. Just mix it all in and cover and simmer. I'm going to turn it down to simmer it. You don't want it to boil away. I've turned it down to a lesser temperature, but it seems to be enough. Right, looks happy. So I'll put the lid on and time it for 10 minutes. The chicken has simmered for 10 minutes and I've now taken the lid off and I have to let it bubble at a high heat to get the juices down a bit and thicken the juices up. And it's starting to look a very nice colour. Now we're at the last step. We've taken off some of the moisture by boiling it very high and it's not quite so bad. We're going to now put in the last sachet, which should finish off giving the flavour and the lovely smell. I seem to have cut it just below, just above the thing, so we'll put this flavour in. Right. And last but not least, stir it in. Last but not least, the ginger. And the peppers. Giving it a lovely colour. And the smell is now starting to be very intense. And I'm really looking forward to eating this. Give it the last stir and put the lid back on for the last 10 minutes of cooking. And we've practically finished the chicken jalfrezi.